Imagine that you are a new member of Toastmasters and you joined our club because you want to learn how to speak English better. Maybe you're originally from Turkey or the Ukraine or our fellow toasty Oscar from Mexico. He's not here today. You're excited and eager because you think I'm going to be talking about Robert Frost's poem, The Road Not Taken. Then you hear my version. Are you ready? Just a heads up. If you see a fork in the road, it's a good rule of thumb to hang a left, because that's the bomb. Heads up. Fork in the road? Good rule of thumb. Hang a left? It's the bomb? This is just one example of how our American tongue can leave a lot of English newbies, English-speaking newbies, scratching their heads. Let's take directions, for instance. If I'm a foreigner and I'm asking directions, do I really want to bang a left or bust a right or flip a female dog? You get my drift. Speaking of directions, when it comes to the directions that you have to follow to put something together, you know, maybe something you had shipped to you from Amazon, it doesn't matter if you're American or not. Those directions can be in perfect English, and you still can't figure it out. They might as well be in Chinese. English has always been my first language. But as many of you know, I grew up in the country of Belize. And the locals there speak Creole, even though English is the official language. And it took me a while to get the hang of Creole, because they do things like, instead of I, they say me, and they drop certain consonants off of words. So for instance, if I wanted to ask for a drink of water, I would say, mi wasa wata. And so that's a little bit different. You have to get the hang of that. And I'll never forget the first time when I was exposed to the Creole language. The Belize Defense Force came to our school. That was the Belizean Army. And they gave a presentation, and all the men were lined up on the stage. And the captain wanted to let the students know how smart his men were. So he called his lieutenant forward, and he said, "Lieutenant, make me a sentence with the words defense, defeat, and detail." And the lieutenant had to think about it. And then he said, "The cow jump over the fence, first the feet, then the tail." The captain was just gleaming. He slapped him on the back and said, "That's the bomb." I'm just kidding about that. I just wanted to say, which by the way is a lot different than just saying, but I just wanted to say that I came up with this speech after many conversations with Oscar. He would diligently write down words and sayings that he didn't know and come to me after the meeting to ask what they meant. And they were sayings like, put a wrinkle in it, or lickety-split, or don't be a curmudgeon. I think he even wondered about Thundering Thor. But all of these conversations made me realize how difficult and maybe vexing our English language can be, especially the American version. It's not like the Saturday Night Live skits. Do you remember those where they would have the newscaster and then the assistant for the hearing impaired? And he would just say the same thing but even louder? It's not like that. There are many twists and turns and forks with our language. Perhaps Archie Bunker sums it up the best when he explained to his wife Edith why he couldn't understand her. And he said, "It's because I'm listening to you in English, but you're speaking to me in dingbat." Just saying. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Me and my colleague here. Thank you, Annette, for giving your entertaining speech from an advanced male entertaining speaker, Anil. And I didn't understand first what you are saying about your job, and people laughed, and I thought what I called didn't catch, and then I understood later because you were talking about us, usually second language speakers, me and Tatiana. Yes, this is always happening. You are speaking, you are just saying, and you are asking, what's going on there? And it's also very, like, exciting, I'm having a panic right now, I'm evaluating, yes, native speaker, oh, I'm gonna die. It's like that for me, because I feel I'm not catching the jokes, but I understand the jokes, thank you. Your objective Your objectives are prepare a humorous speech drawn from your own experience. Yeah, that's good. It's about your experience. I understand speaking, and ECL speaker also. You grow up in another place, and strengthen the speech by adopting and personalizing humorous material from outside sources, and deliver the speech in a way that makes the humor effective. As I check these objectives, I would expect more experience from your own, and when you come to the here, you just type the road not taken. You will write this before coming here, and maybe I don't understand because I'm an ECL speaker. Overall, people loved. That was the goal of your speech, and you did well. You did well. Everybody was laughing, especially people understanding the first joke. They laughed, and I was feeling very bad. I didn't understand it. You tell me. I need to laugh that time because that's happening. And you use your body language, and you use your clear English. Especially, I should say, Annette's English is very clear, especially for us. I can pick up all the words very clear, and without using words and with using the space here, she used very well for English. I appreciate it. And she did jokes and made fun of us, not yourself. It is us for having fun.